Hey you guys, you're watching Reality with Mimi. I am back, you guys. I'm so sorry about the delay in the last video. I know it's been a minute, but I'm trying to get back on it. I've been COVID what if wedding planning, and that's a struggle, and also working from home is a big adjustment for me. But I am back ready to give you guys the tea, let you know what's happening in the reality world, because I have still been watching my shows. So let's get into it. So first we have Marriage Boot Camp. Okay, so Marriage Boot Camp, I started watching it because we have some of our favorites from the reality shows and stuff. So this is the Marriage Boot Camp Reality Stars edition. So you have some people from Love and Hip Hop and stuff like that. So I'm going to start off. This is the 4th episode, and it's a continuation. So each episode, the doctors and the experts give the cast a task to work on. So last episode, they had to do a dance routine, get this choreography down, but they had to switch partners. So one spouse or one boyfriend would be with another person's girlfriend, and it was just to see how the couples would react to it and everything like that. So everybody was doing their thing, and of course Hazel E, remember her from Love and Hip Hop, LA, Hollywood, back in the day or whatever. She does the most, but she continues to do the most. So of course, she get pairs with Willie from day 26. So she's dancing on him. I mean, she's being so extra, y'all. And Shonda, Willie's wife, is just like giving him the side eye, giving her the side eye. Like, she is doing way too much. And Hazel knows that Willie and Shonda have trust issues. There's been a lot of infidelity in the marriage. Willie has cheated and everything like that. So Hazel is just driving it home. She's trying to make old girl upset. She just likes to start shit up. So this episode, she's instigating. They talked about it already. They canceled the dance because there was just so much commotion. There was a fight and all of that. So she's continued to egg shit on, telling Shonda, but why did you get mad though? I mean, just doing the absolute most. She just likes to keep shit going. She just likes to start shit, and everybody is just like over her. And Shonda is actually being mature and kind of trying to ignore her, and the guys are saying like, let it go, let it go. Okay, so the task for this episode, they bring half of the couples downstairs, and they're doing a podcast where they're asking, of course, you know, what do you feel about your partner and things like that. So while the other half of the couples are watching, so they're watching, and the couples that's doing the podcast, they don't know that their other half is watching it. So they're doing a podcast, and Vado, who's with Tahiri, openly admits kind of to still talking to his baby mama. And Tahiri was like, I don't understand that. I didn't know that. Blah, 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 blah. Right. The couples are all sitting down, and Judge Toller, I love Judge Toller. I used to watch Divorce Court all the time. But Judge Toller is talking to them about like how the date went and stuff like that, and she's going through each couple. And now she tells Phaedra, she was like, Phaedra and Medina, that's Phaedra's boyfriend, I don't know what y'all doing. And like, it's so funny because the doctor just before said, it don't even seem like y'all together, like y'all haven't kissed. I haven't seen y'all kissed at least once or show like any type of affection, right? And so this is basically what Phaedra says in her confessional. Watch.
You're down. We just want to know.
We haven't had a lot of dates, but Marriage Boot Camp was the time that I said, okay, now I will be around him long enough to really gauge where he wants to go. And are we, marching to the same drumbeat?
Corrupt.
So it's like, okay, Phaedra, like, you only here to collect your coins. Just say that, boo. Like, it's cool. Like, y'all went on a couple dates, but y'all on Marriage Boot Camp. Just say what it is. Y'all here for the show and to get clout and to get money of the show, and that's cool. Do y'all, but don't come here thinking like, oh, y'all in a relationship and oh, I won't give it up to him because blah blah blah, I have these walls up, whatever, making this storyline, you know, just for the show. Like, give it up, Faye. All right, so later on in the show, Hazel is upset because her boyfriend Devon is downstairs talking to Vado. So she goes upstairs and gets on the phone and just like talking shit, whatever. So Devon comes up and he's like, who you talking to or whatever, and they get into it, and this is what happened, yo.
You are such a talk. You got your 15 minutes. You don't get to know.
He snatches my phone out of my hand, and then he looks on the phone and feels stupid because it's my best friend. It's at this point it's turned up because you violated me already.
I asked you a question and I deserve an answer.
So it seemed like Devon got kind of a temper. He snatched that phone real quick. But on an episode before that, him and Willie got into a fight. So he got a little temper on him. But Hazel claimed his problem is that she don't know if he's trying to get clout and live off of her and all that. Hazel, you're still trying to get clout. Like, who do you think you are? This big superstar? She's been delusional since back in the day, loving hip-hop with Lil Berg, thinking that they were in a relationship and thinking that she was an artist. You're not, boo. Go sit down. I'm glad you have a baby now. Maybe you can mature and come to the realization of what's really going on in your life, okay? But that's what happened with Marriage Boot Camp this past week. Now tomorrow it comes on. Marriage Boot Camp comes on Thursdays. And from the previews, you know what they show of the whole season, it looks like Vado and Tahiri are going to get into it. It looks like he jumps up and chokes the shit out of Tahiri. And I'm like, oh my God. So that's going to be a good one, y'all. Y'all should tune in. I'm going to watch that one. Keep y'all updated on what really happened, all right? I've been watching this show on OWN called Love Marriage Huntsville. I don't think it's that popular. Like, a lot of people don't know about it. But I really like the show. It dives into relationships, marriages, building your own businesses, and friendship. So I really like the show. Of course, it has your drama, but not as much as a Love and Hip Hop or a Marriage Boot Camp or something like that. So I've been watching the Huntsville one. There's also a Charlotte one, and Love and Marriage Charlotte. But this one is Huntsville. This is the second episode. This is the second season, episode 3. So a little background, what's going on this episode is there's a continuation. So last episode, Melody Holt was having an event, and some type of way it happened last season where her and Letitia are not cool anymore. So she didn't invite Letitia to the event, but she did invite Kimmy. So Letitia takes it up on herself to show up, right? So Melody asked security to escort Letitia out, and she's acting all flabbergasted, like, what? Why? You know, like all this and that. And so she goes and tells Kimmy, and Kimmy was like, well, I don't know why she would do that. Like, for real, Kimmy, like, pick a side, because you was just talking with Melody, kiki, ha ha, and now you're with Letitia. Granted, she's your sister-in-law, but like, really, like, you know why she did? She was invited to the event, so why would she show up? And so Letitia is saying like, oh, I just wanted to show that I could put things aside. She didn't invite you, so obviously she's not ready, and this is not the time or the place. So Letitia and Kimmy go outside, and Letitia is like in tears, like damn near in tears. Dumb moment. And 3, 2, 1. This is what she says. Watch.
He was making his best effort.
After this event, I'm not reaching out anymore. If you want me at something, you can call and invite me. I'm done.
Duh. If someone doesn't invite you to their event, they don't want you there. So by you saying you won't try anymore or come to any events, thank you. I think that's what she wanted. She did not want you there. She would have invited you. So you making this whole big deal about it, and I was trying, and I'm not going to do this no more or whatever. Kudos to you. Maybe you learned your lesson. That's really silly. Like, she didn't want you there, sis. Okay? And then she gets on the phone with her husband, and she's just like telling him what happened, and it's just straight silence. And basically, her husband tells her, look, this is stupid. If she wanted you there, she would have invited you. Y'all been going back and forth. Like, let it go. And you're making yourself look stupid. Sis, your husband told you that you're looking stupid. Listen to him, okay? Move on, okay? It's not that serious. Move on. So later on, this episode is a lot of Letitia. Now, Letitia is okay. I don't really care for him. So later on in the show, Letitia has this podcast, this mommy podcast that she does, that she just started. And she invited her mother as a guest. Y'all watch Mama Into the Room. Just watch. Really? All right, we're gonna move on. Anyway, so they start talking, and of course end up on Melody and her husband cheating and all that and all this, and I'm just like, really? So she ended up talking about Melody's husband, and this is what she has to say, you guys.
Men are dogs because they have 7 or 8 girlfriends you don't even know anything about.
I didn't tell you this, but Mel was having this event for her skincare line.
Sad. I'm glad I didn't grow up with women like that in my household. It's ignorant. Some men are dogs, but not all of them are, and have different girlfriends. I'm sorry, men's have different girlfriends and all that. So just stop it. Okay, so just a little background on the Huntsville show, Love Marriage. I feel like all the men are like misogynistic. Like, I really feel that way. Like, they want their woman barefoot and pregnant and being submissive, basically, to whatever they say. While they go out, they hang out, they cheat, they do whatever the fuck they want, okay? This is just what I feel about them. Probably Maurice is like the best husband, I would say, on the show, as far as not being as misogynistic. But the other two, they're like, whew. Especially Letitia's husband, okay? So Letitia is practicing for a speaking engagement that she has to go to. And she's like, after she practicing, she turned around and she's like, so you got the kids, right, for tonight? And he's just like anything to do with the kids, he's just like over it. Like, he didn't even know one of them had an allergy one time to a specific food. Like, he is so uninvolved with everything kids. And that's his kids, and so Letitia was like, I'm sorry, but I was just blah, 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 blah. And she seems like she's scared of him, or she knows the consequences or whatever. Y'all watch the clip.
You got the kids and everything, right?
You said what?
I didn't cook dinner, so that's on you. Can you take care of that for me?
At what point is this okay?
I was trying to, but then I started practicing for the speech.
T, you know what's funny? You know what's really funny about this? You can take this however you want to take it, but in 2015 you say I'm losing me and I gotta focus on me. All right? Listen, there's never a time where I'm like, I gotta focus on me. When I have a stay-at-home wife, you know what that means? That means every single dime that comes in my check goes to my family. Everything. Right?
Right.
That's not me doing me. That's me doing what needs to be done for the family. And so when you make these things like, I lost myself, babe, we lose ourselves. You know why? Because we lost half of ourselves to be together. That's what marriage is about. It's about two people becoming one. But you have to give up part of who you are. And if your goal is to get that back, you're going to get it back outside of marriage.
So he's saying that, in a marriage, you have to lose half of yourself or something like that. You have to lose some of yourself. Guys, what do y'all think about that? Comment below. Tell me what y'all think. I don't think you have to lose yourself. You have to be vulnerable and give some of yourself to another person, but you don't have to lose who you are. That don't mean that you have to stop doing the hobbies that you like doing, stop watching things that you like watching, stop just doing what you like to do, or accomplishing the goals that you want to accomplish. And his argument is that, look, we agreed, you know, you will be a stay-at-home mom and all that, and now Letitia is like, she wants to veer off and be like, I could do this, I could do that, you know what I'm saying? But it's just a thing of communication in the beginning. Ladies, be careful what you sign up for. It may sound okay, like, oh, I get to stay at home, just chill, you know, take care of this or whatever, but it come with some stuff from the man usually. And he's like, I'm taking care of home and I do all this, and everything I make goes into this house, and I'm always working. You're not working all day. Like, when you get off, you go and do what you want to do. Like Letitia said, I mean, you're not working all day. It's just, now tell me what y'all think. You know, like, do you lose half of yourself? Do you lose some of yourself? I just think it's ridiculous. I feel like you could still be you, be the person that you are, you know, and continue to find out who you are through this journey called life, you know. So that's just what I think about it, y'all. So we have to tune in next week to see what happens. So that's it for my review today, you guys. If you have any shows that you think I may be interested in, any reality shows, and you want me to review or just to watch, let me know. Comment down below. Our favorite shows like Love and Hip Hop and stuff is not on right now. Real Housewives of Potomac is actually supposed to start, I think, this weekend, or next, well, Sunday, I think. So I will be reviewing that for you guys. Comment below, tell me what you think about this review. Tell me what you think about the discussion about the marriage thing and losing half of yourself and all of that. Subscribe, you guys. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at Realiteawithmimi. That's REALITEA. Follow me, subscribe, tell me what you think, like, share, whatever. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Now you like my ass like that.